Broncos, and if the Broncos turn out to be the 6th seed and the Patriots turn out to be the 1 seed, guess what? If the Broncos win that first game, guess where they get to go? They get to go see Belichick and them boys.
Well, one of the things, and I do agree with you, because one of the things that the Patriots have been vulnerable is a dominant front fours. That's what the Giants had, and their 2 Super Bowl victories against the Patriots, and that's what Denver has.
Yeah.
If you can get after the quarterback with your base package, and now you can, send a bunch of guys back into coverage, that allows you to do a lot of things on defense. And it covers up for a lot of weaknesses in the secondary.
Yeah. And I thought you would lead my way on that, because we saw this already with the I can't believe my little sister Desiree's going with the Raiders. Oh, girl, I can't believe this stuff. I just saw her post right now.
She's also asking when are we going to do the trivia.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna So right now the Broncos are 6th place, Patriots 1st place. You got the Raiders 2nd place, and you got Kansas City 5th place. At the end of the season, how do you see this shaping out?
Ooh, I don't know. That is, I'm not a Broncos fan, so
you're gonna be nice, huh?
Well, honestly, this is what I always, felt from years of being a football fan, is that I always feel like just be happy you get in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Then after that, you can kind of get greedy and worry about where you're going to be seated and stuff like that. So for the teams who aren't locked in yet, who haven't, secured a playoff berth, that's what they have. That's what they're working on right now. They're not working on the seeding. You just got to get in.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of teams that thought they were in and collapsed and missed the boat altogether.
Yeah.
So,
and it boils down to December, man. We talked about it earlier, about getting on a roll, and you got to get on a roll in December, and you got to see where it goes in December.
Right, because you look at the Texans. Right now they're in the playoffs at 6-6.
Yeah,
but just as easily they could be 6-10 watching the games on TV. You know what I mean? So you just don't know. You just have to keep playing and get in.
Honestly, how do you feel? How do you feel about that rule? How do you feel about an 8-8 team getting into the playoffs when a 12-4 team misses the playoffs?
No, I think that each division should be represented.
Okay.
Because the reason why is because for years of being a Cowboys fan, I hated the fact that the Cowboys played in the NFC East, which in the 80s and the early 90s was a really, really rugged, tough division.
Yeah.
And the 49ers played out west, which was a weak division. So they would have a lot of easy road to the playoffs, and the Cowboys had to struggle every year. So the Cowboys team that might be 10-6. The perfect example would be today. Let's look at today's football. Look at the Patriots and the AFC East with, over the last 10, 15 years with the Jets and the Dolphins and the Bills who can't put together any consistent opposition to the Patriots.
Yeah.
So, and now look at the AFC West. Look at this year. You have 3 teams battling each other out. So the Broncos at 8-4 might be just as impressive as the Patriots at 10-2 because the Broncos play in a much tougher division.
Yeah. And that's why I say San Diego, if they were in a different division, like a lot of people were saying it, they'd be running it right now. They'd be running the league right now, or running their division But in this division right now, you got 3 Super Bowl AFC teams that any 3 of those teams could go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So,
one of the things we talked about the Chargers and Phillip Rivers early on in the show, and I just want to bring out a point that I feel about Phillip Rivers and other players, and they're saying, well, the Chargers should trade him to a contender and things like this. I don't really feel sorry for Phillip Rivers or any player who chooses to continually sign contracts with bad teams. So you want the money, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know that your team is probably not going to do well. They haven't been doing well. They've gotten worse and worse every year, but you're still signing new contracts with them.
Yeah.
It's
all that balloon money that's going around. That's why those teams end up like that.
Well, I understand, but all these old school players who talk about loyalty and staying with the team, well, that loyalty stuff doesn't go both ways, because teams, they cut you as soon as they feel that you're of no use.
Yeah.
They don't say, "Hey, it's loyal, so we're gonna pay you for a couple more years." They're like, "No, you're out of here. We can't use you anymore."
And they were gonna, regardless of Peyton Manning being who Peyton Manning is, the Broncos were gonna let him go either way. It wasn't like the Broncos were gonna keep Peyton Manning. As a Bronco fan, I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I would take Peyton Manning right now over all the quarterbacks we have right now. And any quarterback in free agency, I would take Peyton Manning right now, just because of his leadership and just because of what you said earlier about him. People playing under him. They want to respect the legend of Peyton Manning. So in my opinion, I would take him right now. And one thing that we could bring up just real quick was the ratings. They're complaining about the NFL ratings, and 22.3% of that is Peyton Manning being out of the league. Did you know that?
Really?
It's 22.3%. That's what it averages out to be right now. And that's a lot.
The NFL made a decision a while back to promote the quarterbacks, to make it a quarterback-driven league. And, right now, there's not a lot of great quarterback play going on.
Yeah. There's who do you got some good quarterbacks that are left in the league, but there's not really they're not really doing a lot right now. The other thing you have is
the NFL is not doing a great job, I believe, of promoting the young guys. So as a Cowboys fan, I love seeing how much the Cowboys are on ESPN, but David Carr doesn't get nearly as much love as Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
And some of the other young quarterbacks, they don't get the attention that would help to promote them, to keep the interest going.
Yeah. Yeah, you're completely right. So we're going to finish up. I'm going to play one more quick song. I'm going to take one quick break. And when we come back, we're going to give you... I usually don't give the trivia questions out. I usually let everybody answer them. And then we're going to give out the trivia. And then also we're going to have our GOAT debate, and we'll be done for the evening. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in tonight. I know we got a lot of listeners. Hector from... I just got a bad message, dude. Hector, shout out to you and your chefs, man. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I hope they do good. I hope they do good. I hope they do good. And shout out to you, Hector, and the chefs. I just Rob, I got a bad email. Sometimes in sports we get bad messages. But most of the time, the messages are all good. But we're gonna go to a quick song. We come right back. We're gonna go to our GOAT debate, and then we're gonna give out the trivia, and we're gonna finish up the night. It'll be it. So I hope everybody's having a good time, and I hope we've brought some interesting facts to the table. and we'll be right back. Does that sound good, Rob?
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, bro.
This is a story of famous dog. But the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs.